Hi everyone, I'm Nigel from Techie DIY, and this is a review of the Neewer NW-700 microphone kit. The kit consists of an NW-700 condenser microphone with a shockproof mount, a pop filter, and a 3.5mm to female XLR cable. The main body of the microphone is constructed from aluminium and the mesh from chrome-plated steel. It feels solid and substantial. It has a male XLR connector on the bottom, and it doesn't have an on-off switch. The microphone is a condenser type, so it does need phantom power to operate. The datasheet provided with the kit states that the microphone requires at least 5 volts of phantom power to operate, and that the sound cards providing only 3 volts are not suitable. Now, I have tested the microphone with an inbuilt Realtek sound card which only provides 3 volts, and the microphone did work, but the output was quite low. So for the purposes of recording this review, I've powered the microphone with an external 48 volt phantom power supply. The microphone is directional and has a reduced pickup from the sides and the rear. The datasheet calls it a supercardioid condenser microphone, which implies that it has quite a narrow pickup at the front, but also picks up some sound from the rear. And that's what the polar diagram on the datasheet shows. So let's have a look inside. It's well constructed, and the printed circuit board has surface mount components. And that's the microphone capsule, but I can't see any identification on it. This is the microphone circuit diagram, which I've worked out by tracing the PCB tracks. The circuit is basically in 4 parts. The microphone capsule, the microphone buffer stage, which uses 1 transistor and has a differential output, and that drives a driver stage using 2 transistors, and that provides a balanced XLR output. Up here we have a series voltage regulator that uses 1 transistor and a Zener diode, and that provides the power for the microphone and also the microphone buffer stage. According to the screen print on the printed circuit board, this Zener diode should be 3.1 volts, which would mean that there'd be approximately 2.5 volts of output from the series voltage regulator. So to check that, I've plugged a switchable 12 volt / 48 volt XLR power supply into the microphone and measured the voltage across the Zener diode, and that turns out to be 9 volts. So that means we have a 9 volt Zener, and the output from the voltage regulator is about 8.4 volts, and that is pretty much the same if you have a 12 volt or 48 volt phantom supply. Voltage at the microphone capsule is 7.4 volts. Now, I could not identify the microphone capsule, but it is an electret type and probably works between 1 volt and 10 volts. If you plug the microphone into a 5 volt sound card, then the microphone voltage is going to be about 1.6 volts, and so the output is much lower than if you use a higher phantom voltage. If you plug it into a 3 volt sound card, then the voltage here is less than 1 volt, and there's a good chance the microphone capsule might not work at all. So in summary, the microphone is well constructed. It has a proper balanced XLR output. It is designed to operate with a phantom voltage of 12 volts or higher. Having said that, it will work with a normal 5 volt sound card, but a much lower output level. Now, looking at the microphone stand, it comes with a clamp for mounting onto a desk or other flat surface, and this seems pretty solid. There are 3 locking nuts, 1 on the desk clamp and 2 on the arm, and you can use these to set the microphone in position. The shock mount consists of an inner split ring which clamps around the microphone body, and you can squeeze a pair of levers to insert or remove the microphone. The inner clamp is connected to an outer ring with elastic shock cord, and the outer ring is connected to a joint with lock nut and then to the arm via a screw thread. The pop filter clamps onto the top of the arm, and then you can bend it into position. The kit also includes a foam windscreen that you can install over the microphone for use outside. So this kit is available on Amazon now for $36 or £22. The price of the NW-35 stand on its own is about the same price, so this seems like a good option. If you're looking for more information, I'll put the product links in the video description and also in a card that you can access with the I symbol in the top right hand corner of the screen. I hope this video has been useful to you. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you again next time.